Hey guys, what is up? AwesomeTheSauce here. Hope you guys are having a great day and welcome to another incredible test round video. Today, we're going to be looking at the new spells that I believe are going to be part of a future pack, but they're testing them out in test round. You go to this man's over here in order to get them. Decius, I guess, the test shop. And then you can find any of the new spells, the spellnet wise, you feel me? Splashsquatch, which seems to be glitched. There's Beary Surprise, which is a storm spell. And then there's Bandit, which is a life spell. So not only are we going to be looking at the animations, if you guys haven't seen them already, I'm also going to be looking at what these spells do. Some of these spells have up to 3 spellment paths, so we're going to look at them and see what they do. We're going to start off with life. So it actually has 2 different spellment paths, which is really exciting because I genuinely think, because the damage is literally the same across both spellment paths, it's a purely strategic choice what you do if you get the spellments for this. So I'm going to try out the convert to life trap thing, and then we're going to try the convert 50%. I have no idea what the difference is. I'll be honest, I have no clue, but we're going to see. Yo, I'm mad excited. Hey, I hope this is a good spell, man. It doesn't look great. For the damage, I'm gonna be honest, this better impress me. All right, bro, that's all I'm gonna say. So in order to test this, I assume that you need a trap on you, because I don't know what else you're converting. It says convert trap, so I packed feints so that I could have a trap on me. All right, so I got 1 trap on me, and 2 traps on the Jade Oni. We're gonna see what the, my boy, you're looking kind of nice, bro. Hey, so what do you do, bruh? Okay, so he hits like a regular hit. And now what? My boy, what? Why do you do so little damage? I need to know. Bah, 800. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Excuse. Oh, so this convert to life trap thing means that if you have a trap on you, it converts it to a life trap and then shifts it over to your opponent. Honestly, life traps are really good, especially with Fern Loomies, Maycast Fuel type pets. So wait, let's see what happens if we convert 50%. I have a whole theory. It could be completely wrong. If it's wrong, I understand why it would be wrong, but I'm assuming because this is 50%, it's based on having multiple traps on you. I think that's gotta be it. So let's say you have like 3 traps on you. Would it be better to use this version so that it converts all of them? I assume that's gotta be it. Otherwise, why would you convert 50? Okay. All right, it hits. Please. If you convert all of them, I'm gonna freak out. There's no way. I assume it's not a life trap, but I would always want a life trap. Okay. Oh, that's it. So it oh, I get it. It just converts to a universal version of it. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm missing something. So either you do damage and convert a trap to a life trap and put it on your opponent, or you do the same amount of damage and convert a trap to a half version of it, but it's universal. The thing that I'm grappling with is it's much easier to counter a universal trap than a life trap. If you tower shield, whether it's a life trap or not, right, it's gonna counter it. But at least if it's a life trap and someone towers, you could pierce, you could steel ward, you could even universal want it. You could do an off school want it. So it's easier to keep this trap and use it for something. So yeah, you could use it with feints, and you could probably use it to counter people that trap stack. My only issue with this is that it doesn't really counter people who myth fuel and people who fuel in general with fire or even life fuel. And I think that's what life really needed. So I like that it does somewhat counter trapping a little bit, because other schools other than Myth do need that. Myth can do it with Dimension Shift. That's about it. That's where it ends. Every other school doesn't have a good trap counter. It's cool to see that they're doing this. It's just because it's 5 pips and not 4. It's very hard to use this multiple times if someone stacks traps on you. And honestly, if they're fueling, what, you're gonna remove 1 trap for 5 pips and they put 3 new ones for 2 pips? You're never gonna keep up with this. I don't know. It seems situational. at best. So I'm not really sure it's a crazy good spell for life, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Let's move on to the storm spell. So this one is actually really straightforward in my opinion. Basically what it is it's a 4-pip hit that either heals or it hits. I like what they're doing with this because I'm pretty sure that if you enchant this with a heal enchant expecting a heal or damage enchant expecting a hit, I'm pretty sure you could just end up wasting the enchant. But the spellman paths make it, I guess, so that you can actually have a higher chance of having the damage or the heal depending on maybe how far you go. This is all theoretical, but what I'm assuming is that, let's say that you start off with no extra chance, like either tier 1 or tier 2, then you have a 50-50 of it hitting or healing. And then if you go up this way, then you could increase the damage or increase the heal, but it's still 50-50. If you go the middle route, you increase the damage very, very little in the long run, but you have a higher chance of the hit. And if you go down the bottom route, then you increase the chances of the heal. Now, what they don't tell you is how much the chances are, but I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see if maybe we can like test it out a little bit. By the way, y'all, compared to Queen Calypso, this is definitely a worse damage hit. So I actually think, because with the trap, this is always going to be better. So I honestly think you're better off not going down a spellman path that increases the chances of anything. Because you're better off just needing it for a heal at sometimes and needing it for a hit other times. We're going to assume that the first 2 tiers and the top tier are all 50-50s. I don't think there's any reason to believe that it's not. I'm going to see what the odds are. I'm going to try to cast one with a higher chance of the heal. I'm gonna see what the odds are of getting the heal. I want to see if it's like a 1/3 chance of getting the hit and 2/3 of the heal. We'll do like maybe 10 casts and then see what happens. I think that's the best way to test this. Hey, yo, I want to know what it looks like first though, homie. I want to know what it looks like first. Hey, yo, come on, show me. Does it look different based on whether it heals or not? Hey, how you doing, my boy? Hey, he angry, bro. He angry. Oh, he hit even with the increased chance of the heal. Okay, well, that's not a good sign for the spellman path. Oh my god, he hugged me. Oh, Dustin, stop, bro, stop. Hey, yo, I don't know what he just did. I don't know what his body just did. I don't want to see that ever again from him, bro. That is not how you react when a bear hugs you, bro. Hey, that is not how you that was weird, bro. My man's Dustin. You have experience with that? Hey, yo, you be hugging bears? Okay, so far, it's healed me twice. And by the way, it's not a bad heal. 994. It's not bad, bro. It's actually not the worst. I blocked my own ass heal. How does this work, Kixile? How does that work? Nadi, I better got explained. They gotta fix that, bro. Hey, yo, that's not supposed to happen with heals. So, y'all, my preliminary testings have revealed that it hit 3 times and healed 7 times. And that's when the spellman path was in favor of the healing. So, this little plus healing chance, it does seem to work. I don't think it works to the point where you can rely on it, because 3 out of 10 is still quite a bit. But I would say that my gut instinct is telling me that it's around a 2/3 chance of it healing if you go down this route, 2/3 chance of hitting if you go down this route, and just a 50-50 if you go down this route. It's definitely a cool concept. I wonder if this is worth packing over Queen Calypso, because, I mean, listen, if it hits low end on the Queen Calypso, it still does more, because the trap is just so good in this game. This is always going to be a better damage spell, but the fact that you could heal out of it, if there's a scenario where both hitting and healing is good, then this is an amazing spell. And there are a lot of scenarios like that. If you run a defensive build, this might actually be a superior spell. I definitely see more uses for this than the life one, but there's still one more spell, the build spell. Let's get into it. Now, Splashsquatch seems to be a 4-pip mid spell that can either just do flat damage, which is, like, it's not terrible, 400 to 460. I'd say the Keeper of the Flame is a little bit better. It does slightly less damage, but a trap, like, I mean, if you're gonna use a non-shadow hit for 4 pips, and you plan on enchanting it for damage, I'd say Keeper of the Flame is almost always better. So that brings us to the utilities. All right, man, let's see what it does. All right, so there's one tier where it hits and then removes 1 shield. And then there's another tier where it does very little damage, but it removes 2 shields. Now, the reason why this one is honestly not exactly that great is because at the end of the day, you can always King Art for 4 extra pips, and you'll do way more damage, and you just have better utility. Because this hit is after the Pierce, you're almost always better off with King Art. It does a Pierce and a small hit, and then an overtime to break other shields. The only version of this that's even kind of good is the one that hits and then removes 2 shields. We're gonna test that one out. I honestly still think that King Art's always going to be a better move than this in PvP, but I don't know, maybe there's a reason this could be good. I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments if y'all think this is a good spell. I'm going to go against a mob that just spams shields just so we can see what this does, and also, see what it looks like, I guess. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. My boy really is, he's trying to get away. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't do any, wait, what? It didn't even remove anything. Is that glitched? Excuse you? It didn't remove anything. I don't know if this is glitched or not, but it didn't remove any shields after hitting. It might just be the tier 5 version that's glitched. I have a feeling that the tier 4 version would probably hit and then pierce. Either way, the animation is cool. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really convinced that this is honestly that good of a spell compared to both Keeper and King Art for what it does. So honestly, yeah, if you have it, you have it. I don't think it's a huge game changer anyway. Guys, let me know. I feel like all of these spells are very situational, but they're fun to watch and they're fun to look at. And who knows, maybe there's some situations where you pull it out and you win a game. That's all it takes, right? It takes one game to make it worth it. Let me know what you guys think of these spells and the animations and the spellman pets. Let me know what your opinions are. I'd love to hear them in the comments below. As always, drop a like if you enjoyed. Leave a sub if you're new. There's tons of links in the description, including my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, my Instagram, and of course, my Patreon. And as always, if somebody hasn't told you you're awesome today, they doing something wrong, so stay awesome. And yeah.